Hey there. This is a subject I've been thinking about a lot because it comes up a lot in my work, and that is how animals experience pain, because it has some relevance to how we do or don't experience pain, and also some connection to our senses, which with animals, of course, are very important, and they're important for us too. So I work with animals homeopathically and also telepathically. And the telepathic part is to be able to connect with them and feel what they're feeling and understand where they're at, to be able to treat them as appropriately as possible with the homeopathy. Oftentimes, more often than not, almost always, animals are on pain medications when I'm hired to help them. And we wean them off the pain medications because they can interfere with the homeopathy, make it harder to treat. It works a lot better when there isn't anything interfering with it. But on top of that, since I'm connecting with them, I can understand a little better, how they experience pain, which is as information. So animals experience pain and injury, or injury and the pain that comes with that, as information, and they use that information to help them self-heal. Out in the wild, animals have to be very stoic about their pain because they don't want to be targeted as, prey. An injured animal is easy prey, right? And so that also makes them experience pain differently. So they're able to respond to their pain as information to help themselves, but also when we put them on pain medications, they lose their senses. Their senses get dulled. But in particular, loss of smell is a big side effect for pain meds for people and animals. And people don't notice it as much because we mostly have lost our sense of smell in a lot of ways. And it's because I believe we have so many things that we do in our society to mask smell. And so we're not able to use that as a tool for understanding and connecting to our environment. But animals can teach us a lot about that. So animals, sense of smell is very important to them. And when they're on pain medications, they don't feel safe, because they can't smell their environment, but they also use smell as a signature for understanding who's who and connecting to their herd or their pack, or, danger in the environment, or all kinds of things come from their sense of smell. Even if they're not like super smeller animals like bears, they still rely very heavily on their sense of smell. So it made me also realize, thinking about this, how we as humans move away from our pain. We try to dull it or eliminate it, whereas animals move into their pain so that they can work with it, which would be beneficial for all of us, of course. And, using things in the environment, getting addicted to different things that also kind of distract us, it's another way to run away from pain, right? Because we have different kinds of pain. We have physical pain, but we also have emotional pain, heart pain, psychic pain, those kinds of pains we want to move away from. But what if we were super curious and we moved into the pain to try and understand it, so that we could allow ourselves to heal through that understanding, rather than gaining the understanding, if it's even understanding, by going to other practitioners. So there's a sort of a world that we're cut off from in a lot of ways, that we need to reconnect to. And so this I'm offering as a new perspective on pain, but also to understand that we are not able to fully use our senses because of so much in our environment that we accept as normal that is masking the different senses or interfering with the different senses. And so the more we can do to eliminate those things, the more heightened our five senses are, the more connected we become to all six senses, as I've said before, and we're able to navigate our environment better and take in information and understand more. And I think this is one of the reasons why we kind of give into just like consuming information and taking it to be true rather than using our ability to observe and experience as a way of informing ourselves of many, many things. So, anyway, I thought this might be a helpful subject to consider, to just ponder and think about if you wanna heighten your sense of smell or any other sense, what's interfering with that, and how you can remove those barriers, as well as the barrier to self-healing, which is running away or recoiling from pain and trying to eliminate it and get rid of it. Anyway, oh, ding dong. So that's it. I wanted to share that. I'm trying not to say just all the time now. I'm sharing this with you as something to consider, and it connects into everything that we've been talking about. So that's it. Thank you for listening. Have a beautiful time, whatever you're doing.